What's up, guys? Welcome back to another video. Today we are doing episode 3, finally. Sorry it took so long, just been really busy. Haven't been able to post much, but I'm trying to get back into the posting, as you can see with my last couple frequent uploads. So obviously last episode we worked on this part of the map, the middle part. Honestly, my favorite part. Yeah, just all the dinosaurs in it. And then obviously we also got the main part. I almost thought I lost this world. But no. I hope you guys actually take these tips and listen to it. I'm pretty sure someone left a comment, and whoever did, if someone did, and if they're watching this video, don't worry, I read your comment and I appreciate it. If not, then I'm just talking crazy. Anyway, obviously we're going to be focusing on the third part of it. I might do this again, but in another biome. But that time I'll do frequent uploads. And I'm going to be posting soon episode No Clue on my Dinosaur Survival Minecraft series. That I really need to post on. I'll probably be making a video either tonight or sometime tomorrow. It really depends, because I got some dog walking business I'm get myself into, so I won't be able to post much on the weekends. Alright, let's get started. So obviously, if you see a theme with my thing here, it's a paradise. So you want a lot of sand. Like when you expect a sand, like a paradise. At least in my head, I picture a beach, sunny beach, off the coast of like a Hawaiian beach with beautiful clear waters and palm trees and stuff. But this one's a paradise, but with dinosaurs. Obviously, a Ranosaurus, obviously. Being an Ranosaurus, obviously, we also got a random taiga with some alpine trees. We got the Velociraptor pack. Still my second favorite dinosaur, alongside my first favorite. Yeah. So yeah, the middle part's full of life. It's got trees. It's got all the carnivores. It's got cars. It's got spinos. It's got Velociraptors, and it's got the Coelodactylus, Geostenbergia. Anyway, okay, we gotta focus on this side. Yeah, this side. So anyway, we're gonna keep on with that theme of the sand. So what you're gonna do is if you follow my tips, you just sand all over the bottom. Obviously, we'll cover it up in foliage. You gotta get all the edges. So I'll do a thing around. I'll go back around. You gotta get everything sand, as sandy as you can get it. Now I'm not okay. I shouldn't be saying that because that's a bit much. See, yeah, and with the new logs and everything that they added, definitely be using that, especially here. Yeah. Yeah. So I'm thinking we're not gonna have any big predators here. Here's just gonna be chill. Normally what I do for like most of my random worlds that I don't post videos on, or maybe I do, it doesn't really matter. I'll have a bunch of herbivores, and then some medium-sized carnivores like Allosaurus or Carnotaurus. And then here will be maybe a pack of a small carnivore pack, like a Velociraptor or Velociraptor, Dilophosaurus, and those, along with usually Baryonyx or Suchomimus. But here I decided to just go for Baryonyx, no pack. Here definitely will and did take the most time. So yeah, normally this one is the one with the medium, small, and then large in terms of carnivores, and then herbivores all throughout, except for here where there'll be one major, like I say, a Spino or a T-Rex up here, and then a Therizinosaurus up here, or some flyers. Otherwise, that's pretty much it up there. And I don't know if you can see that, but I got a small blur on my TV. If you don't see it, then don't worry about it. It happens sometimes when I'm playing Minecraft with my friends. It does nothing. It goes away after 5 seconds. Yeah, it's already gone. Alright. Okay, now we really need to focus. No, this will be the shortest. It has to be at least. Okay. So yeah, we're just gonna cover this up in trees. You will eventually cover this up. So for now, just cover as much as you can up. And then honestly, in true fashion, get your palm trees. And then either one works. I mean, you could also use these ones. Personally, for now, I'm just gonna use the ground fiber. Spread that around. Okay. Now, what I usually do is I would switch. So I'm going to switch to ground leaf. Ugh. Bummed out there for a second. I was zoned out. Not bummed out. Okay. Now here. This is where we're going to add some white rocks. I've seen that we use them a lot. A lot of rocks. And then still don't get why it's in this one and not in nature one, but get like a log for detail. And normally when I rebuild Jurassic Park 3, because I tend to rebuild some of the movies, Jurassic Park 3 is like the easiest. Because Jurassic World, like I'm not the best at recreating the park. Jurassic Park's like kind of easy, but I'm not the best at making, again, the park. Like a lot of things are different than what they were. Okay, I see we get rid of. I say like at least 2 at most. No, yeah, 2 of them. Come down, you see that, and then. But you also really need. Now this is where I would say back here I would use some this. Just back here, and then I would go for this, because this is just the palm trees, but without, or it's just the trees, but without, yes, it's just the trees without the actual trees, just the fiber on the ground. So this one's gonna be very lush. Now any mostly grassy area will be that. Now it's looking very vibrant. And now what we're gonna do is we're actually gonna cut this just to make it look more realistic. Alright. Now what I say now this is gonna be a little thing. And for this one, you just dab. Oh, let's go to controller. It's easy. I don't know about PC. I don't play this much on PC, or keyboard and mouse, I should say. Just do gentle dabs, because then that way it minimizes the foliage until it's not too insane. So it actually it looks like an actual like swampy area. But there's gonna be, say you have something like fiber. Say you have something big planned for this, like a fish eater, which I am. You get patches where you hide the feeder. Oh, you can turn off the feeding, but I say don't. Now, speaking of Suchomimus, which I actually thought of this while I was talking about it, back what I normally do for normal things, we're going to choose a very mangrove forest. I like that. I like the mangrove forests in Minecraft. It's really fun to play hide and seek in. So why not? If you guys want me to post more Minecraft videos, or any other game, really, I mean, like, I know I'm named Prehistoric, okay, we'll get rid of one. Prehistoric Gamer, because I'm really all about dinosaurs. Even Minecraft's got dinosaurs. I'm eventually going to be creating a second channel. I think I've mentioned this a couple times. Because I'm a How to Train Your Dragon nerd. DreamWorks movie. And me and my friend are going to make a YouTube channel on it. And just different facts about it. Like, plot twists. Just random things that are, like, dragon facts. I'm gonna look up and see if that's a YouTube channel. If not, I'm taking that name. Okay, that's a story for another day. Anyway, Suchomimus is dang. I've never used this Suchomimus, or just never gave it a side pattern. Always just a base color. I think mangrove might be my new favorite. I still like the original, I think jungle one, because it's black with red stripes. And I like black is my favorite shade. Used to be colored when I was little, but now obviously it's a shade. So black, my favorite shade, and red being my favorite color, followed up by gold. Okay, I'm getting. I should be like, I could talk about this stuff. I need to multitask. Okay, now obviously we got the super mindless, and they're gonna inhabit it. But we also want some flyers. Now again, any dinosaur you put in here is 100% full, your choice. This is like, you guys can't lie. I'm not the best builder. Like, I'm no Evolution Square. For parks especially. Like, my parks are ugly. And I normally only build them. They're cheap, they're fast. Just so I can purely turn on all the settings to let them get destroyed. I'm not even lying. That's 9 times out of 10 why I build parks. I mean, that's what I did with my famous series. Dino, How to Build Your Own Jurassic World in Pennsylvania. I'm probably not gonna do that again. I liked it, but like it lasted a while, and then eventually I switched, so it got awkward because I still had to play it on my PS4. Or no, I had a PS5, so I was playing on a PS5, but I had to play the PS4 version, mostly because it wasn't on the PS5 version. Obviously now you can transfer from 4 to 5 versions. Take a look at your super minuses here. Just in case you want to know the skins. There's this, there's this. My personal favorite is this one, and then I think followed up by. Ooh, that's this one looks like a beat up avocado, and this one looks like an avocado with white mold, and this one, this ain't an avocado. Anyway, okay. So we got our first dinosaur, Suchomimus. I love the Spinosaurid family. So I'm thinking is we get some small guys. Now I don't know if I should go for copy, because if you noticed all the foliage here, like the only place you'd really see them is here. One place where it's just sand and barely, if not no foliage. So I'm not thinking copy. That's like they're too small. All of them are small, but I think like copy's the skinniest because that's what makes them the smallest. Because they're the skinniest. And then, I think in terms of height, if you put a copy and Morrison together, I think the copy would be just a little bit taller because the Morrison's kind of like a T-Rex, so it's just the body shape. But in length, I don't know how that would go. So let's just press no, because I want a carnivore. Maybe an omnivore. Actually, I got it. What am I thinking? Yeah, she's this guy. They're tiny. They're a little bigger than a copy. They're feathered, but I mean, we got. You know, all day I've been trying to remember the dang name of this guy, and I've been playing this game all day. Dino-Kyrus. Yeah, that's right. Or Dino-Kyrus. I'm gonna say Dino. I know it's not saying. It's not D-I-O. D-I-N-O. It's Dean or Dino. I'm calling it Dino-Kyrus. I'm pretty sure that's right. I don't care. That's what it's called. The duck. There. Alright, well we got Sinosauronix. I'm off my game here. You know, I can name almost every dinosaur in the game without even with this. It's a breeze. There's just some dinosaurs like the Dino-Kyrus. I know the name. I can say Dino. I can say Dino. I say Dino. You know, I don't use these guys at all. You know, they were a new creature at the base start, no free thing, and I never used them, so I'm bringing them. These guys will probably get eaten. But I want at least 6 of these. Alright, now obviously we'll need to get some feeders, so a better way than to hide some. Oh, no. It's usually 2 feeders, and then a bunch of goats to be killed that way. I don't know if the whatever what you call it, this one, the squirrel tail one. Okay, I'll release this guys first. You know, I keep forgetting, like, these are like raptors. I don't know if they can attack T-Rexes like in a pack. I highly doubt it. I'm pretty sure. The Sela, oh, I'll say the Coelophysis. You know, I always think like these guys would lose, like they would lose to a Troodon. Troodon's another one I don't use too often. I'm gonna start using them. I'm not gonna put it in this one, obviously, right? No, I'm not. Yeah, but I need to use a lot of these small ones. No, I always think like copies too small, so I always end up. Wait, no, not a chance. Okay. All right, you know what? I'll sidetrack because of this. Okay, yeah, I think that's good. All right. Okay, maybe that. Alright, I mean, that and that, but yeah. Alright. Okay, now we do need some herbivores, because I do find that would be nice. What to choose? Too many options. No. Gigaspinosaurus. You know, I used to think it was so, like, I thought it was fake because I never seen the name. I used to think, like, oh, they're just naming that because it's funny. Or, like, it's so similar to Spinosaurus. I say, no, it's literally just, I find that would actually be, like, so dumb. Because, like, imagine someone saying it for sure. Oh, look, I found a G-Spino. I was like, what? You found a giant Spino bone? No. A Gigaspinosaurus. Like, they're not in the same spot or the same place on Earth, but you get the point. Like, you see a bone at a museum, and a person who knows what a Spinosaurus is from, say, Jurassic Park, but they don't know what a Gigaspinosaurus is. They think, what, that's a hybrid between the Giga from Jurassic World Dominion and the Spino from EP3. You know what I mean. Anyway, yeah, like, I think that'd be like, I mean, I know the dinosaur is Spinosaurus in the name. I mean, I think there's two Spinos already. Spinosaurus aegypticus and Spinosaurus mongolian. I could be wrong. I also know this other one. It's basically a smaller Spino, but it's less rare. I think still rare, but I think a little less than the actual Spino. Maybe. It starts with an O, but I can never remember the name. Like, I remember it for like a couple hours, maybe a day or two at most. And then I'll be like, just remind myself, I gotta remember this dinosaur. It's the closest thing we're gonna get to a Spino. Get to a Spino for a while. Because I don't think we're gonna find a fully complete Spino skeleton or even come close to one anytime soon. I mean, I'm not saying we won't, I'm just saying we might not anytime soon. Oh, okay. So I just want to check. And we're running 18 minutes here. I think that's the shortest we're gonna, because I'm gonna end it soon. Yep, the Gigaspinosaurus. Like, it's big, but. Sorry, I'm just trying to read it, but I can't read as fast as he's saying it. Especially on super speed. Alright, well, I do admit, I think it's a little crowded, but I mean, just saying. I don't think, and realistically, this would be the smart choice to have a highly aggressive pack of little pack eaters that could pretty much kill anything in this biome right now. It could easily take on those. A pack could take on and probably end the entire version here. See, now, yeah, it is a paradise, and I wanted less humans, but at the same time, I mean, it kind of looks nice. And this is really mostly to separate. Because I don't want creatures from over here coming over here. It's humans, but they're maintaining the dinosaurs. But again, like, look at this. The top predator. Yeah, fix my sentence there. The top predator. I'm gonna have to say it until I get it right. Predator. Or predator. I'm gonna go with predator. Why am I so hyped up about this? Or why am I freaking out about this? I said it right pretty much the first time. You got the apex predator and a group of highly aggressive pack hunters. in the same biome, along with like all theirs, along with another apex predator. Like this one has serrated teeth. This one's magnificently giant with big claws. Oh, and sharp teeth, as I mentioned. These ones are numbers, sharp claws, and teeth, but they're small. Numbers. You know, they got safety in numbers. There's also freaking... Being a human would suck. Everything here could kill you. I mean, this one would be probably one of the hardest for it to kill you. I mean, it is tiny. You could probably it's like a turkey. I mean, okay, here, let's look at the facts. Okay, skewered by, that. Look at their horns. Or, you know, they're rhinos, basically. Alright, they could trample you, their thumbs could impale you. I'm sorry. Ain't no chance. Step on you, claw you, freaking bite you. Overgrown herbivore, step on you. I'm so hyped up about this. Pick you up, impale you. Same goes, I think, same goes for this one, except for it doesn't impale. This one, I think, has teeth, though. So it could shred you, and, I think it has teeth. I mean, I think you can see them. Okay, should I keep going? Oh yeah, the fruit predator, dead. Oh, the stegosauruses, do I even have to say? The pure size could just, they could step on you, they could trample, like, they'd step on you, they could knock you over. Alright, you know what, let's get to the big, look at the damn tail. You're screwed. Yeah, so you're screwed there, and I'm not even gonna go over here, because again, pretty much anything can kill you here. I think the hardest thing that would kill you is probably the frickin' these guys, but that's just because they're so chill and adorable. I mean, you piss them off, that thing's going right through your chest, but, I mean, this thing's just a very small, like, that thing is very tiny. It's too tiny. I like the old ones for when they're big, but I wish you had, like, the option of size. That's one thing. They need to be bigger, and so do these guys. Like, I get Jurassic Park, or Camp Cretaceous had them at this size, almost. Sorry, did we just forget their first introduction in the franchise? Did you not? Oh, why are they dying? They're starving. Okay, well, here's what's gonna happen, is these guys are gonna die because they're dumb. Alright, I'm gonna just take this out. So yeah, we're ending the video. I think I'm just gonna talk a little more while these guys die because they're dumb and they can't collect or go near the food source that's specifically for them. And while we're doing that, I'm just going to cover up the main things. And if you want to dab this, and then dab some, make it lower and then dab it. Now you have like this kind of thing. If you really want to get creative, make a small creaking into here. Now obviously because of stupid, if we were to make it, I think that's maybe good. I don't know, I could be wrong. Okay, I could be wrong. Oh, I know why, it's because they're different sized, so, like, this one's higher than that one, so it would have to, yeah. So, yeah, you creak it in, you sneak it in, and then, oh, no, okay, you don't want to do that. You want to get as close as you can, without cutting it off. You want to just gently make it very skinny. There, now you have, like, a small little thing. Now, well, yeah, I mean, like, it kind of bumps it up, and it just actually gets stack. Okay, these two are dead. Sorry, it's a paradise video and they're dying, but I mean, hey, some of the species survived. Just saying, none of the little guys survived. I think that's why they lived so much longer. Okay. I love the new slow motion. I love making slow motion fights and then pausing it. I did that in the first game. If you've seen my like screenshot history, the amount of beautiful shots, especially on my old like on my PS4, magnificent. Now the park is closed because it's It's not really man-made. These gates aren't man, like, it's meant to keep this guy out of this biome. It's not really a biome, it's more, this is their area. You don't want, it's kind of like, you know, you got where the Spinosaurus was in the movie, then you got the Lost World area, and then you got where I suspect Big Edie was. Because think about it. 7 T-Rexes were supposedly made. Do the math. Do the math. Rexy, Buck and Doe. We're not gonna count little guy, Junior yet. Because think about it. Junior wasn't made by InGen. There were 7 made by InGen. 7 cloned T-Rexes. Yet little guy was not a clone. He was an offspring of 2 clones. So he is a clone. Kind of. He's a mix. We're not gonna count him. Okay, and we're gonna just, for the sake of it, I don't really know what to believe, but for the sake of it, JP3's Rex is not the same as Junior. Okay? So you got Rexy, the Buck and Doe, JP3, okay? Big, little. Just saying, there were supposed to be 7. Now, this is where it could play out. Either they were lying and they messed up and there's supposed to be 6. Or there was a hidden 7th one that maybe died off. Or maybe, just maybe, when they said 7 made, they meant 7 that were alive. Because that would count Junior, and that would make 7. Now, if they were to, announce that, yes, the people that said that Junior was the same as the side buck from the JP3, the sub-adult, then that would put back to 6, because then we would have to take the sub-adult out and replace him with Junior. And then that would make 6. Big Edie, Little Edie, Buck, Bill, Rexy, Junior. Because he would be the buck. And the baby that we've seen in both 2 and 3 movies. Alright, so where's the 7th one? I'm sorry I'm just talking about this. I'll probably explain. I'll probably have a whole video. Where's the 7th one? Now, see, that's the thing, is they also didn't make Junior, so either they were just saying, I'm pretty sure what they said, or what I've gotten from all the videos I've watched, is that there were 7 cloned. Yet, Junior technically wouldn't count them, and therefore, if we were counting Junior as a separate T-Rex from sub-adult from JP3, then that would still equal 6. And that's where I think it comes in. But even then, Little Edie was an offspring of Big Edie, which means that she probably wouldn't count, because she was an offspring of them, which also means that there has to have been a male. For But Big Edie, male, and then there's Little Edie. So Little Edie and Junior are babies. They were made by T-Rexes, naturally. But they weren't man-made, they weren't cloned like Rexy and the Buck and Doe were. So what I'm thinking is like Big Edie's out, or Little Edie's out, alright? And Junior's out. Now if Junior's the sub-adult, that means the sub-adult's out. So if that's correct, then technically there's only Big Edie, Buck, Doe, Rexy. Yeah, because Little Edie's gone, and Junior's gone, because Junior doesn't count, and if we're going off the fact that Junior is the isn't the sub-adult, or is the sub-adult, sorry, then obviously the sub-adult doesn't count, because he's just Junior, and Junior wasn't cloned, he was made by, he was naturally born, he wasn't cloned. I have to say made. He was naturally born by parents, not, a machine. So I'll probably make another video on that, but I'm just saying, they said there were 7 made. Now, if they were going off the fact that, yeah, there were 7 made, or 7 alive, if I misheard it and there were 7 alive, then not only does that confirms that there were 7 Rexes, because they're not going off of made by them, they were going off alive. Big, Little Edie, because they said they were from somewhere else, so they were obviously, okay, Big Little, sorry, okay, come on, okay, final time saying it, Big Little Edie, Buck and Doe, Rexy, and then Junior / Subadult. Or no, Junior and then Subadult. So, okay, sorry, I got that mixed up. But if there were 7 alive, then yeah, that means Junior and the Subadult were not the same. Which I kind of believe more than if they were, because the Subadult, like, well, yes, I think he would have grown from that time, from the gap from 1997 to 2000, to 2001, yeah, okay, yeah. Then, yeah, okay, they would be separate, and what that would mean for me, I think, was that Buck and Doe, the Buck, Subadult, was the male in the relationship between Big and Little Edie, or it was between Big Edie, and then I think him and they came together like Buck and Doe, and then Little Edie, and that's kind of how it played out. Or Junior is the same Buck that got murdered by the Spino, and there was a mysterious seventh one. He's another Buck. Say, you got where JP3 took place on, I think, the north side, and then I think like the west or the south side of the island was where, Buck and Doe were. So then, yeah, that's pretty far on the opposite sides of the island. So for little Junior to be a teenager going through this mysterious island, so yeah, that doesn't really make sense. But at the same time, he also could have just been near there. And then the 7th adult, because if we're counting them as the same, then that would lead back to 6. So I think that's what I believe. Actually, kind of. Okay, this is going on way too long. Plot twist. You guys in the comments, if you guys are watching this, which you will, because for some reason I get like 200 views per video. Here, you know what? For the first time, I think a long time, or maybe ever, let's have a goal of how many views you think we can get. I think there's no time. I think just in general, this video being out, I think we're gonna get 300 at most. No more than 300 and no 400. I think we're gonna hit 300. All the other ones have either been 2 to 3. Alright? And, because if you guys made it to the end, that's a little trivia thing for you. Figure out what is going on with that. Figure it out if there is 7-6, or if they cloned 7. Or 7 Rexes. Or if they were just counting how many were alive. Figure that out. And in a video, sometime, I will do the research. And I will figure it out. It's just been something in GP franchise that I've just been waiting to figure out. But until next time, this is the end of the 3-part series. Until next time, I'll see you later. Bye-bye.